Uh, okay. So let's continue our laptops. For some reason, my file got corrupted. I don't know how. I guess it's an obvious thing. So previously we did this command and we installed Ubuntu on our VS Code, and we created three files for the assembler, compiler, and the linker. Now we have to just copy and paste, and have to, of course, break down the code itself so that we can understand what we're working with here. Okay, let's save it first. Okay, so let's break down the code here. First, you can see up to here, it defines the reset vector. All right, when the processor starts, it jumps from the reset and then to the start. Okay, this is similar to the reset handlers we learned in microprocessors. We can use that as a reference here. Then next is this part. This is the interrupt vector. Whenever an interrupt occurs, control jumps here. Then we got the next part, weak handler. Here weak means this function can be overwritten later, for example from C code. Then we have global pointer and slack pointer. Global and slack, GP and SP both. These addresses comes from the linker script. Then we have the BSS section. The BSS section contains uninitialized global variables. This loop clears that memory so that the variables start with 0 without using any other variables. Then we have calling, here the call main. After initialization, the program jumps to mainly written in C. The program jumps to main. Okay, it just interrupts, it just stops the infinite loops from happening. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, so this was the assembler part. We'll write that later when we will complete the code. This is the source file for the next part of the project. Then we have the compiler part. Again, let's do the same. Let's copy paste the code here. Then we can break it down. Okay, so now we're working with memory mapping, input and output. Uh, EmulsiV uses memory mapping input output, writing addresses like writing adjacent sense character to the next output console. Of course, the print function, this function prints a string characters by character. Then we have the main function. It prints for this is the program entry point from the startup. Okay. Then we have wait a minute. Did I? Okay, yeah. Let's just write this one as well, cause why not? Um. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess I didn't practice with that, so sorry for that, guys. Next we'll move to the linker part. Same procedure. Let's copy paste the code first, and then we'll explain it. Mm, okay, I forgot to save there. Then we have the linker. Of course, this tells the linker that execution start from reset, the entry point. Then we have the memory sizes. These values match the memory configuration of the M of the EmulsiV. Then we have the text section. This places reset vector program instruction at the beginning of the memory. Then we have the global pointer. Global pointer basically uses global variables effectively. It doesn't have many things to consider. Then we have the PSS section again. It defines uninitialized data region like before. Then we have the stack station. Uh, Stack memory used during the program executes here. Yeah, that's basically it. Now, now let's move on to the next part of the project, guys. Creating startup.o. Remember when I said we have three more lines of code, actually four more lines of code we have to reconsider. This is the one. Now we'll run this code in the terminal point of the VS Code. Yep, and it worked. This converts assembly code into the object file. The point o stands for the object. Then we have the compiler part, same procedure, copy and paste it to the terminal. Okay, we have a error. No such file or directory. Why so? Uh, that's weird. Let me see. Where did I did the mistake? Mm, Everything seems like okay. Do you have to add the do you have to add the interrupt handler for this to work, or do we have to? Mm, I'm not understanding the. Compilation terminated. Let's see. Okay, you know what? If you want the interrupt handler, we'll use the interrupt handler, guys. Let's do okay. Let me write the note into the notepad first. I'm used to, correcting the notepad first. Then we'll write in the main function. Sorry for the time loss, guys. I'm still a bit new to this thing, so forgive my mishaps. Let's hope this works. Still error. Okay. Okay, let's try to run it. Start, cancel it. Okay guys, let's try again. Maybe this time it will work. Okay, cross. Okay guys, sorry for the delay. So I actually fixed the issue. It was a path problem. Now I fixed it. So now I have to think. Okay. So right now, because what I did was nothing else. I just fixed my path and just right before copy the code, paste the code here, and it will be the same thing. It just created hello.all file here. Okay, so next part, this one. And for the hello.elf file, okay, let's copy that. Where is it? Okay, elf. And again, it's okay. Apparently my path is all messed up, and I'm fixing it again and again. Sorry for the delay, guys. Okay, let's continue. And the process is same. We write this code. It creates another file called hello.elf. Okay, we use this file for the simulation of the EmulsiVs here. But before that, we need to convert it to hex. We'll use this format right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the code inside. There you go. We created another hex file. Now we'll put this hex file into the simulation, and if it runs, it should say something like hello, or yeah, if it says hello here in this black box, then we have successfully done the simulation. Hooray for us. Okay, let's see. Now we have to find the path of the file inside my. There we go. You see this hello.txt. We need this file. I will upload it in the. Just copy off. Let's just copy a path here. Copy. Put this here. And I got next file. Upload it. Will run. And it says hello. Okay, so the code was successful, guys. I hope you understood, even though I made a lot of mistakes. I hope my message and the procedure was clear enough and could make you understand what the code and the system of this project and assignment is all about. Thank you very much.